Scorpio predictions and horoscope for December 12th. Wellness 1%. Love 51%. Money 4%. Intellect 68%. Work 45%. Creativity 71%. Energy 32%. Emotions 55%. Intuition 58%. Today's power numbers are 12, 14, 31, 34, 37, 66. Sometimes you can see just as well with a flashlight as with a floodlight, especially if you are examining something small. The simplest solutions are often the most ingenious, and it's the household gadget that makes most inventors rich. Small and clever is the order of the day, and it has staying power.
Approximate positions of the planets on December 12th. The Sun, 20 degrees, in Sagittarius.
While the Sun resides in Sagittarius, our intellectual inclinations will wield a significant impact on our conduct. A liberal stance towards life may be adopted by some, and an insatiable desire to explore the unknown may ensue. It is an opportune period to delve into spiritual pursuits and unravel the answers to the queries that stir the mind and soul alike. Those who accord themselves abundant leeway and deviate from monotony are likely to find this phase immensely gratifying.
The Sun, opposite Jupiter.
Today will be one of optimism and self-confidence. Your only danger is in becoming overconfident. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Watch the tendency towards self-aggrandizement, false pride, and overindulgence in food and drink. Don't overspend.
The Moon, 12 degrees, in Taurus.
During this phase, it is preferable to adopt a relaxed approach and proceed through life steadily. There may be a strong craving for physical gratification. It is advisable to steer clear of any potential disputes. Being inflexible and unyielding could cause one to overlook fantastic prospects.
Mercury, retrograde, in Sagittarius.
It is advisable to take decisive steps. Pursuing higher education is highly recommended. Avoid excessive daydreaming as it is a hindrance in achieving your goals. Time is valuable, invest it wisely.
Mercury, trine, Mars.
You are sharp and alert today, and your head is buzzing with fresh plans and ideas. Put your plans into action today as energy is high. Communications go smoothly as others are understanding you and are receptive to your thoughts. It's a great day to get some exercise and to run errands.
Mercury, square, Saturn.
Your thinking may be concentrated, obstructed, morose, or limited today. Saturn has a way of throwing cold water and constraints on things. Depression is possible, but it will pass, so try to stay optimistic. There may be delays in mail or letters or phone calls. A negative mental outlook along with an unwillingness to accept the ideas of others is characteristic of this aspect. Don't be worried over a lack of inspiration. It won't last long. People will challenge your ideas.
Mercury, sextile, Venus.
The pursuit of light pleasure gives happiness today. Spend time with friends in harmonious conversation. Go see a museum or go to an art gallery. Activities involving music are favored. Artistic stimulation of the mind is the keynote today.
Venus, 6 degrees, in Aquarius.
During this period, it is probable that iconoclasm and highly distinctive ways of living will be widespread. The desire for individual freedom could be so intense that any attempt to infringe upon one's autonomy may result in animosity. A significant motivator of conduct is expected to be wanderlust.
Venus, conjunct Pluto.
Your love nature may be particularly charged with emotion and desire. Possessiveness and jealousy are possible. Power struggles may be a part of your close relationships. Resist the urge to control your partner. Intense change in romantic relationships is possible.
Venus, opposite Mars.
You may rub the opposite sex the wrong way today. Little things you do may irritate them, and you may come across as being rather boorish and uncouth. Not meaning any deliberate irritation, you may just come across in that manner. Perhaps you are hot and they are cold. Perhaps you are in the mood and they are not. Or vice versa. You and the people around you, especially those close to you, just don't seem to be on the same page. This will pass rather quickly. Being tender rather than aggressive can assuage the antagonisms. Try a little romance instead of brute force. Express your feminine side rather than your masculine side.
Mars, retrograde, in Leo.
The presence of Mars in the zodiac sign of Leo is expected to evoke leadership traits in several individuals. There is a strong inclination to emerge victorious in every situation. The desire to gain recognition and validation from one's colleagues could be overpowering. The impact of previous defeats may continue to linger, influencing present aspirations.
Mars, opposite, Pluto.
Power struggles and competition characterize this aspect. You may feel at odds with the people you have to deal with today. Your opinions and theirs seem to clash and there doesn't appear to be much common ground. There is, you just have to dig a little deeper to find it. Just make sure that you don't so antagonize people now that you can't work with them in the future. It will not do any good to burn bridges now, no matter what the situation. Keep your cool and realize that tomorrow is another day. State your case, listen to theirs, and then sleep on it. Things have a way of appearing different after a time. Don't expect to be able to bully people into your way of thinking. Avoid fistfights.
Jupiter, retrograde, in Gemini.
There is a possibility to create unexpected associations among incompatible entities. The desire for intellectual and bodily activation could be heightened beyond average. A few individuals may encounter challenges keeping their concentration devoted to a single objective.
Jupiter, square, Saturn.
Legal, business and professional difficulties and delays may arise during this transit. Your timing is off now. Do not make important changes at this time. Be cautious with respect to business expansion. There can be conflicts between professional and family obligations. There may be a moral crisis of some sort. You swing between optimism and pessimism. Past mistakes may come to light now and cause you trouble.
Saturn, 13 degrees, in Pisces.
One's behavior may be influenced by a sense of something missing in their life, which could be related to spiritual matters that may become prominent during this time.
Uranus, retrograde, in Taurus.
There will be a presence of enlightened thinking and a motivation to improve the daily lives of all due to this influence. Additionally, a noticeable warm-hearted, romantic, and highly sensual essence will be present.
Uranus, sextile, Neptune.
A heightened imagination and psychic sensitivity make this time period inspiring and interesting for you. You are likely to encounter works of art and music that are unusually stimulating and inspiring. If you engage in artistic creativity yourself, you will find fresh, original, and unusual inspirations adding new dimensions to your work.
Neptune, 27 degrees, in Pisces.
Currently, there are powerful forces of gentleness, creativity, and the quest for spiritual enlightenment. A great number of individuals may feel drawn towards esoteric beliefs and non-traditional religions.
Neptune, sextile, Pluto.
Tremendous psychological and inner growth takes place now. Although these changes may not have a great effect on your outer situation, they are very important and beneficial. Elimination of deeply ingrained negative attitudes is possible.
Pluto, 0 degrees, in Aquarius.
The keys to achieving success involve working together and collaborating as a team. It's highly probable that societal problems will be tackled, leading to an overall enhancement of human welfare.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow Scorpio on our social media channels.